How are you guys? I just thought I'd touch base with you and have a quick chat about Backyard Blitz, which is a subject that is offered as an elective for Year 9s. It will obviously run again in 2021, depending on the numbers that we have. So what would you do in Backyard Blitz? So if you're the sort of person that doesn't really like to sit down and do lots and lots of theory, if you're the sort of person that's a very hands-on sort of person, if you're the sort of person that likes to get your hands dirty, if you're the sort of person that likes to undertake a project and see it finished to completion, if you're a sort of person that is a visual person, that is that you can sit back and look at things that you've made or things that you've done and be really proud of your achievements, then Backyard Blitz is a sort of subject that might be suited to you. What sort of things could you do in Backyard Blitz? So, for example, at the moment we've got our Semester 2 class of Backyard Blitz, which have just started, so they're about 2 weeks in. We've sat down today and had a bit of a look at some of the machinery that we've got down in the Ag Hort area, and one of the machines we've got is a big self-propelled rotary hoe that we've sat there today and taught every student on how to use. And our plan is to create a small project where we're going to set a piece of land out. It's down in Ag Hort. We're going to turn all that over. We're going to dig it all up, get all the weeds out, and then as a Backyard Blitz class, we're going to plant that out with potatoes, which we will purchase locally. And then obviously we will look at that garden again in about 5 or 6 months, possibly toward the end of the year if all goes well, or at the start of 2021, where we will then harvest those potatoes. If it's after the class finishes, then we'll try and organise as an after school or an activity where we can do it in school, where the Backyard Blitz class that have done the planting will actually come down and reap the rewards of their hard work. What do we learn in the process of doing that sort of project? So obviously we'll do a little bit of work around different types of potatoes, what their uses are. So there are potatoes, for example, that are designed to mash. There are potatoes that are designed to roast. There are potatoes that are designed to grow really, really big to make French fries from McDonald's. And we'll look at all those different varietals of potatoes. And then we're also going to try and plant maybe 5 or 6 different varieties so that when you do go to harvest them, you'll actually see what we're actually talking about with regard to those different the different varieties of potatoes. So that's one example of a project that we do. Okay, a bit of hands-on, tending that garden. We've also got some projects underway at the moment with the Year 9 Backyard Blitz class where we might talk to our ground staff and they'll say, look, we really want to try and get a couple of these garden beds in the school grounds under control. For example, if you notice the McKillop lawn gardens, the Backyard Blitz class actually went in there for 2 lessons and we pruned all the grass plants that were in there, and try and tidy it up a bit. We're also going to work with the grounds and maintenance people next week and put all the mulch back down onto those gardens to finish them off. So they're the sorts of things that you do in Backyard Blitz. We do stuff down the bottom at the Ag Hort area with general maintenance. So one of our responsibilities is to look after that space and make sure it's always mowed, make sure we're brush cutting and making sure everything's nice and honky-dory down there. And then we do project stuff around the college. Okay, so that's the crux of Backyard Blitz. Lots and lots and lots of hands-on, lots of things that you can learn about with regards to machinery and tools. Lots of things to learn about with regards to different types of gardening practices or broadacre farming, obviously, which is part of the potato stuff that we do down there. We'll try and get up into the olive grove probably in August with this current class, and we'll teach them how to prune all the olives. So we go up there for a bit of time and prune the olives. Weather permitting and whether COVID-19 is still around when we get up there, we also try and go up there with the barbecue. So when we finish, we'll throw a barbecue on and thank you very much for your hard work in helping us to get those olive trees back under control. Yeah, it's a lot of hands-on, really good practical stuff, lots of fun. And it's a subject that if you're not a person that likes to write, if you're not a person that wants to sit at a desk, then it's definitely a subject that you should consider.